Hey there, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see just what is going on when it comes to your week starting November 22nd, 2021. And just a quick reminder, if you're watching your rising sign forecast, remember your rising sign is going to give you additional clarity as to how a great deal of your sun sign forecast is showing up. And your moon sign, well, that's giving you the less prominent side story that's playing out throughout the course of the week. That's how I program my cards. And of course, if you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. So, this week, you've got the Eight of Cups reversed as far as your big theme, the big central spiritual theme is concerned. And I'm seeing a lot of returns and rectifications going on throughout all areas of your life. Now, this does kind of have sort of a strange time travel, parallel reality kind of experience going on, which mirrors back to what we were talking about in the Jupiter entering Pisces video. And a lot of you are going to find that your story, as you have lived it, actually is getting a chance to shift. Now, of course, you can't change the past, right? That's not possible. But there are going to be a lot of moments this week where rectifying things that were done, misunderstood, and even recovering things that maybe had been either lost or maybe distanced from you by deferment or misunderstanding. This is going to be a week where all of it gets recontextualized, because the Eight of Cups reverse can also indicate the return of opportunities, the return of allies, return of friends, return of resources, return of money, return to better times, or the recovery of things we did not get to properly enjoy or properly understand or connect to in the past. It's important to understand that this will be a week of many revelations, though, for you, so you don't want to project the story you've been through all the way, okay? Because this is probably going to have a lot of mask off, veil drop moments as well. When it comes to your material circumstances, for instance, you do have the Empress card reversed. Now, with the Empress reversed, it does look like, yeah, there could be some issues that come up on the work front, possibly on the home and family front, or even just financially in general, where we have to deal with a problem that got started with a bad seed. And when we say a bad seed, remember, the Empress reversed always shows up where someone or a plan or an agenda is its own worst enemy. This could be something that got started with a difficult customer, a client, a supplier, maybe even an employee, or a plan that you had hatched in recent history. But with the Empress reversed, we do have the opportunity to confront this problem. If this is going on the family front or on the home front, this may be some kind of, strategy that ultimately is proving to be dismantling itself. Remember, this is about repair and rectification. Once we actually clear and neutralize the threat, right, dig up that bad seed and maybe even neutralize the effect of that or those which maybe continue to try and run that program, you are going to find that, yes, a lot of reversal in your favor will be occurring here. So make sure that we're taking care of that. Might have to, have some talks with some screw-ups as well, especially if you're trying to get into a new job situation or new workforce. Maybe something is halting your interview process or blocking an application from even being seen. There's a mishandling due to lack of expertise going on there. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, other people in your life, we do have the Eight of Swords upright. And there could be some issues that come up with a friend or a relative around almost like a frozen mental or emotional state, a frozen psyche, a frozen belief system, something that they are not budging from, even though it is actually creating more strife or has historically created sort of an artificial experience, created drama, or has been the source of a lot of negative repeating history. With the Eight of Swords, this is something that may actually prompt a lot of you Aquarian people to even rethink this person, your connection to them, maybe even decide to take some space. Because with the Eight of Swords, this is something we can cut ourselves free from. But we have to see what we're anchored to. We have to see what's clinging to us. We have to see what's overly attached to us and what needs to be dropped from that situation, because maybe by collateral effect, it is creating issues that we don't need to have, right? Is this creating problems in our social life? Is this preventing us from having the right social support system or the right family connections? Is it repellent to something that we could really use ourselves? And we may also have to face where some of the history, some of the narratives we've been believing about ourselves, our friends, our family, or our past are also maybe held by illusion because of either this person or something we've been taught to believe. As we go through clearing this, it's going to clear up. When it comes to your challenge this week, you do have the Seven of Swords reversed. And this week, your biggest challenge has to do with a lot of disclosures and a lot of returns that are going on. But I want to remind you that the Seven of Swords reversed is a very positive card. It indicates that things that ultimately may seem scary or have seemed risky are actually very, very good for us. And there may be a transformation or an unexpected bit of good news that things are turning out better than we could have planned. But we may have to face some cognitive dissonance within ourselves, right? Disclosure, meaning that we are now receiving information that counteracts or countermands our beliefs. We may also be in a situation where we have to disclose information. And if we have been maybe agreeing to hold on to maybe a false reality or an illusion in order for other people to function, or we've believed untruths before, or we've kind of gone into a place where we decided to just do what's easier for others or for ourselves, even though it may not necessarily be healthy, yeah, that could be kind of tough. But with the Seven of Swords reversed, we also have opportunities boomeranging back to you. Again, the return of resources, the return of things that were either deferred, blocked, or repelled from you that actually are assets. It's weird. It's a blessing in disguise that is coming. It's like, all right, you have a lot of positive things showing up that are also challenging your reality at the same time. When it comes to love, romance, and partnerships, and sorry for the edit, but they've got a birthday party next door, and so energy's kind of high over there, and I wanted to be like, let's just take a second. When it comes to your love, romance, and partnerships, you do have the Temperance card upright. And this week, you're going to find that there is a lot of that reconciliation, rectification experience going on here as well, especially when it comes to possibly an old relationship or old social challenge that has maybe plagued either you or a partner. And what's happening here is we are actually not only recontextualizing or, getting a new sense of understanding of this situation, but this is actually assisting with deeper intimacy and deeper enmeshment in your romance. You're getting to understand your partner on a deeper level. They are getting to understand and accept you on a much deeper level as well. This is also a time where a lot of you Aquarian people may find that there is a healing or a restoration of a lost goal or lost hope as it relates to a goal that maybe you and a partner had, or you and a partner have had for your family, not just among yourselves. When it comes to those of you who are currently single or available, we have this also performing much of the same. In fact, with this card, I feel like this could be clearing up a lot of unfinished business that could be relating to, yes, exes, old flames, and things like that. And there may even be some kind of new peace made while we are also getting a chance to engage in a brand new relationship. Now, some of you Aquarian people, yes, may find that this is helping you to get a new understanding for something that didn't work out in the past. And on an Aquarius to Aquarius basis, this may not necessarily always show up as the exact person. It may be that you heal things with that person and stay good friends while also getting something new that is here for some of you. And for some of you, yes, there could be something that shows up where you may get a chance to even play out that story with either a new person, or if it's, still new and budding and free enough, maybe somebody that you already know. But again, that's going to be on an Aquarius to Aquarius basis. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all know I appreciate it. And if you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.